whole whirlwind with Ethan Slater. You know, the married co-star, the chaos, the baby mama drama. Word on the street is that Ariana might already be caught up with another married man. And this time, the name making waves is none other than Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yep, that Aaron, the one from Kick-Ass and Bullet Train. Ariana and Aaron, that combo already sounds like a PR fantasy come to life. They both give that high glam movie star vibe, which makes this rumor hit a little too close to believable. I mean, come on. We just saw this same pattern play out with Ethan. Ariana leaves her husband, suddenly gets linked to a married man, the internet goes into meltdown, and now we're right back here again. Deja vu, but in 4K this time. What's really crazy is how divided people are about it. Some swear it's just gossip blown way out of proportion, while others are convinced she's repeating history and calling it true love. Either way, the timing, way too suspicious to brush off, it's giving scandal energy and everyone's tuned in. But before we jump into this new situation, let's rewind for a second. Because the last one? Oh, it's still not over. You remember the mess with Ethan Slater, right? Ariana had just finalized things with Dalton Gomez, her quiet real estate ex-husband, and before anyone could blink, she was suddenly super close to her wicked co-star. What a storm that was. Let's be real. The whole Ethan situation wouldn't have been half as messy if he hadn't already been married. Like, this man had a wife, Lily J., his high school sweetheart. They'd been together for a decade, just welcomed a baby, and suddenly he's all over the headlines for walking away from his family to be with Ariana. The wildest part? Ariana knew Lily. She was literally smiling in that woman's face. That's what made people lose it. That's when the internet crowned Ariana's villain era. And honestly, the name stuck for a reason. Ethan, poor guy, really thought it was love. He left everything behind, his wife, his newborn, his entire life. All for someone who, let's be honest, doesn't exactly stick around for long chapters. And, surprise, surprise, that romance fizzled out quick. Soon enough, whispers started spreading that things between them had turned toxic. The engagement rumors were dead, and Ariana was already setting her sights elsewhere. Fast forward to now, because apparently, Ariana's moving on speed deserves its own Guinness World Record. Out of nowhere, things went viral again when a blind item dropped online about a married three-named actor spotted grabbing lunch with a famous singer/actress. And before the internet could even blink, everyone was convinced it was Ariana Grande and Aaron Taylor Johnson. Then boom! Someone posted a picture that looked like them together, and that was all it took. Social media lost its mind instantly. Twitter threads, TikTok theories, Instagram sleuths, the chaos came back full force, and people were going off like it was breaking news. People online went full detective mode. They were breaking down outfits, zooming into backgrounds, even studying hand gestures like they were cracking some top-secret mystery. The reactions? Total chaos. Some were completely horrified, others were strangely cheering her on, and the rest were just dropping endless memes. It felt like watching the entire internet argue with itself, live and unfiltered. But what really made it explode was the timing. These new rumors hit the timeline right after news broke that Ariana and Ethan had officially called it quits. So of course, people started connecting dots that might not even exist. You know how it goes? One blurry photo and a few tweets later, and suddenly everyone's acting like they've already picked out wedding colors. The internet does not waste time. Now here's where things start to get complicated. Because Aaron Taylor Johnson's love life has always raised eyebrows. He's been married to director Sam Taylor Johnson since 2012. And while they've kept things quiet recently, people can't forget how it all began. Aaron was just 18, barely stepping into Hollywood, and the story goes that they met when he auditioned for her movie Nowhere Boy. So naturally, folks still have questions about that timeline. And it's not just about the age difference, it's the entire power dynamic. She was the established director, and he was a teenage actor just trying to make it big. Some people even called it grooming, while others insist it was just an unconventional love story that somehow stood the test of time. Either way, the two got engaged a year later, tied the knot in 2012, and went on to have 2 daughters together. It's a story that still keeps people talking. And now with Ariana's name in the mix, the internet's spinning again. That debate around Aaron and Sam, it never really died down. Every single time Aaron's name starts trending, the same old conversation pops right back up like clockwork. He's even tried to explain it away, saying people act weird about their relationship and that he just grew up faster. And Sam? She always insists the age gap doesn't matter, but honestly, the pattern is hard to ignore. I mean, come on. She literally went on to direct 50 Shades of Grey, a movie all about power, control, and blurred boundaries, while being in a relationship that had people side-eyeing those exact same themes. The irony writes itself. Even their names tell a story. Both of them merging into Taylor Johnson. It feels symbolic, like Aaron got pulled into her orbit before he even had the chance to create his own. It's almost poetic, but in that, is this a red flag kind of way? And then there's the timing. Right when those James Bond rumors started swirling about Aaron possibly stepping into the role, Sam suddenly went totally silent online. No posts, no likes, no stories, nothing. Like she felt the energy shift and it wasn't exactly going her way. So when the Ariana rumors hit, the internet went wild trying to twist it into some dramatic rescue mission. People were joking that Ariana was saving Aaron, as if she's out here running a rehab center for messy Hollywood marriages. Let's be serious, though. This isn't some fairy tale rescue. It's Hollywood chaos playing out in real time. You can't save someone from their own scandal by becoming their next one. The irony is unreal because Aaron literally just posted the sweetest birthday tribute to his wife, full of hearts, cute selfies, and captions like, "I love spending every moment with you." So either the internet is once again reaching for drama that isn't there, or this man is secretly living a double life straight out of a Netflix plot twist. Here's where it gets extra weird. Ariana's been hit with that homewrecker label before, multiple times actually, but this round feels different. Instead of dragging her for allegedly chasing another married man, people online are half-jokingly rooting for her. They're dropping comments like, "Save him, Ariana," and acting like she's doing community service by freeing him from his marriage. The internet truly has no chill. And that's what's throwing everyone off. Because now it's not even about what's right or wrong anymore. It's about who people dislike more. Half the crowd can't stand Sam Taylor Johnson because of that 23-year age gap, while the other half just can't believe Ariana might be running this same play again. One person even wrote, "Why are people getting comfortable with adultery? Like, yes, the man is married. That shouldn't be encouraged." And honestly, that's a valid question. The world's spinning wild if cheating rumors are getting applause. Then, of course, there's the crowd that's totally over the moral side of it all. Someone straight up commented, "One thing about Ariana, she loves her some married men, except when they're married to her." The comment sections are pure madness right now. Memes, sarcasm, and total disbelief colliding like it's the biggest soap opera of the year. Like, can we chill with that much truth in one sentence? And this next comment honestly had me cracking up, because they weren't wrong. Words have power, and Ariana literally has a song called "Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored." At this point, it seems like she's living by the lyrics. So yeah, the internet's completely split right down the middle, half acting like she's saving Aaron from his complicated marriage, and the other half calling it what it really looks like. Messy déjà vu. And honestly, this isn't even about the situation anymore. It's about who people like more. You could call it a coincidence, but come on. It's the same pattern every single time. Big Sean, Mac Miller, Pete Davidson. It's like clockwork. Just when her image starts slipping or the headlines quiet down, boom, a brand new romance rumor drops out of nowhere. Now, don't get it twisted. I love Ariana. She's insanely talented. She's been through real struggles, and she's one of the few pop icons who can crash and still rise like nothing happened. But at some point, we gotta stop pretending that every questionable choice is just misunderstood. Because if this whole thing with Aaron Taylor Johnson has even a hint of truth to it, we're literally watching the same movie play out again, just with a new cast. She already had her thank you next era. That was supposed to be the lesson, the closure, the "I'm done with chaos" chapter. But now, it's giving rerun. And even if Aaron's marriage is complicated, and let's be real, it definitely is, that doesn't automatically make it open season for new drama. Someone's gonna end up hurt. That's the one thing that never changes. Maybe it's just time to step back, because this story keeps looping like a pop remix that won't quit. Let's hope Ariana finally steps out of that heartbreak loop for real this time, because she's way too powerful, too iconic, to keep being the main character in every man's midlife crisis. She deserves a new chapter that isn't drenched in scandal. So, the real question, did Ariana actually get caught up with Aaron Taylor Johnson? Right now, there's no solid proof, no confirmed receipts, just blind items, a few whispers, And that one photo everyone's been zooming into like it's the Zapruder film. But when it comes to Ariana, let's be honest, these rumors never appear out of thin air. There's always a spark somewhere behind the smoke. And if this story turns out to have any truth to it, her team better be working overtime. Because the public isn't reacting with shock this time. It's full-on frustration. The internet's losing patience, and people are demanding accountability, not another misunderstood love story. Maybe she's saving Aaron, or maybe she's just starting another Hollywood storm that's about to go viral again. Either way, this saga is far from over, and knowing Ariana, that next headline is probably already loading. What do you think really went down between Ariana and Aaron? Drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment if you want more wild celebrity breakdowns just like this.